Well, I don't know what else to say other than we got your comedy minute. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'll do comedy minute. Let's see.
Tell everybody your name and what you
Sure.
got going.
Sure. Well, I'm Patrick Keane, and you can find me at Keane of Comedy, Keane, like the band from England, Keane, Keane of Comedy on all social media platforms.
I'll put up all the links to everything you
Sure.
have going.
Oh, great. I do a podcast called Keane on Things. Pretty
Okay.
funny, clever take on words. And then yeah, my comedy minute. I guess the funniest introduction I've ever had when I've been brought up at a show was a friend of mine, David Huntsberger, very funny comedian, very good friend of mine.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, great guy out of Colorado.
Right.
He was living in where was he living? I think he was living in Austin, Texas at the time. And we did some shows together in New York, and he said he was going to move to LA. And I lived in LA at the time. I said, "Hey, why don't you let me know when you come out? I'll get you set up in LA because it'll be helpful if you have little help coming into a
Sure.
crazy
Sure.
town." So that happened. That conversation took place in '08 in about May or June, and in July my father passed away, and suddenly, so I was kind of out of commission,
I
for
was gonna
about a
say, are
month.
you sure this is a comedy minute?
Yeah. He passed away. So Huntsberger is introducing me
Sit
one
back,
time.
kids. Gather around,
Yeah,
kids. It's
gather
good.
around.
We're
He
coming up on the comedy.
here's the laughter part. So David Huntsberger is on stage introducing me, telling the audience this story, and he says, because Huntsberger came out to California and he reached out, and I forgot to get back to him, and he said, I'm out here, but I'm going through this grieving period with my father passing, so I didn't respond for a couple months, and I finally did. I finally said, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, I've been out of touch. My dad passed away, a couple months ago, and I'm just kind of getting back on my feet." So Huntsberger tells that story in front of a crowd at an audience, and he tells a long story, just longer than I've just told you, and the place is dead quiet. And he said, and so the whole time, Patrick Keane's not getting back to me. I think he's, kind of a typical LA son of a bitch. But it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, that he wasn't getting back to me because his dad died. Dead silence. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Patrick Keane. And the crowd is so confused. And I'm all, Huntsberger, that's the worst, best introduction I've ever gotten in comedy.
I'm confused, Patrick. I'm confused. I'm confused, Patrick.